So we're gonna put 5.6 milliliters per gallon of the Melafix.
Look at him in the bucket.
It almost looks like exactly
leather.
Energy.
Oh my god, he ripped the net.
Look, that's all that came off.
Oh, got you, dude.
How did you do that? To see how big these got, bro? Look at them. I don't have waders on. Tommy, is this contagious to humans?
There's only one way to find out, Paul.
What is going on, crows? Welcome back to another video. Today we've got a lot going on. It'll all make sense because I filmed this video over the course of the next month, from the very start of what had happened all the way to what ended up happening. So make sure you watch the entire video and stay tuned. Before we get started with all the fish stuff, I got a word from today's video sponsor, and then right into it we go. Today's video is sponsored by DraftKings. And I don't know about you, but NFL season is officially here. I'm gonna be sitting right here every single Sunday watching that TV with the games on. I partnered up with DraftKings Sportsbooks, an official partner of the NFL, to bring all new customers an exciting way to join in on the action right now. New customers, download the DraftKings app and use my code, Cuffaro. Bet just $5, that is literally just $5, and boom, immediately $200 in bonus bets hits your account. That's right, new customers who bet $5 on any wager get $200 in bonus bets
instantly.
Stay in the action and use the $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays. Combine multiple bets together for a shot at an even bigger payout. If DraftKings Sportsbook is not yet available in your state, don't worry, you can still join in on DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have a shot at winning cash prizes. Now what are you waiting for? If you're a new customer, all you gotta do is bet $5. You get $200 in bonus bets immediately, and you can take the $200 and go play some same game parlays or whatever you may choose. Go download the app right now. My promo code is Paul Cuffaro. The link is in the description down below. Bet your $5, get your $200 in bonus bets. Link in the description. Thanks so much DraftKings for sponsoring today's video. So now it's time to kick back and watch some football. We got some news. We got our buddy Tommy over here, and he's gonna be helping us with the situation that's going down. We're draining out water right now. I'm gonna have to keep the water at about 1,000 gallons. When you're working with big ponds like this, and something that we'll explain what happened in just a second happens, it could be a disaster. We're not gonna try to let that happen at all. We're filling up a bunch of bins right here, and today we're dipping, right? Melafix, and that is an API product, so you guys know I love API. Got a whole dang banner in the back over there. We're doing Melafix dips, so we're taking the fish out of here, putting them into these tubs one by one, which will then hopefully get rid of what is on them. And what's on them is called fish lice. You know, I think I've learned my lesson many times with this quarantine thing. You know I've been quarantining everything through Tommy, saltwater wise, the freshwater stuff. I'm obviously planning to do a freshwater and saltwater quarantine pond over here, so we'll have one for all the big fish that we get for the 5,500 gallon in the future, and for all the big fish we get for the saltwater pond in the future. Now, I also don't know when you're watching this. This pond could have water and fish already, so it could confuse you a little bit, but this video is probably filmed weeks before it'll actually go out. So there will be a saltwater pond right here and a freshwater pond right here dedicated to quarantine only. Obviously I didn't have that, and a fish that I had most recently got, who knows what it may have been. It could have been the iridescent catfish. It could have been anything. Must have had these fish lice in its gills or something where I didn't visually notice it. I've never had the experience with fish lice before. I didn't even know really it was a thing, to be honest with you, until I saw my fish like this. You see the few fish at the surface, and they have like red marks on them. So once I saw that, I knew something was obviously up, researched it a little bit, found out what it was, fish lice, gave Tommy a ring, Tommy came over, and this is what we're doing now. And obviously a lot of the fish actually aren't affected by this. Like the arowana has nothing on them. All the big catfish don't have it, at least visibly. Are we going to dip those fish? 100%. We're gonna dip every single fish just to be safe. But I would say a solid 80% of the fish in here don't even have any visual effects from this yet. Hence why we're taking action right now. We got a bunch of tubs. These tubs, again, will be used for Melafix dip. Today's a medication video, and they're not fun videos to make, but owning a bunch of fish in big ponds like this, it happens. Right, Tommy?
Yeah.
Right, Gio?
Right.
I can't wait to get my quarantine ponds, I'll tell you that. Fish lice, I hate you. Let's get started with this medication, and it's gonna be a very interesting video too. I have to literally go in the pond and net every single fish individually out. So we'll be getting a lot of close-up and personal shots with our monsters today. And a few of them don't look too great. But gonna look great soon, hopefully. Water is draining, as if my yard needs any more of that with all the rain we've been getting. So the other day, Tommy came over, we took a couple off of fish, and he took them back to the lab. And what'd you figure out about these guys? We were trying to see what affected them the most, Melafix or whatever else it could have been.
Yep, so I reached out to a buddy of mine that's a vet, and he said Melafix is something that we can use. So I took some and I did a dilution testing. It started at 150 parts per million, and then I went down and then a little lower, and it took me about 5 minutes to stop moving and start flipping over. So we're gonna put 5.6 milliliters per gallon of the Melafix, and this is gonna yield 15 ppm in here. And that'll be our starting treatment dose.
We got plans already. Hopefully about 5 minutes inside the cooler.
Yep.
5 to 10 minutes. And they'll fall off, take the fish back out, put them back into the pond, and the pond will be at about 1,000 gallons, which we will have the stuff that actually kills that fish lice once it's molting in molt.
Whenever they shed their exoskeleton because they got too big for it, that's the molting process.
And just like a shrimp or something. And then that's when they get killed by this. Okay, that's when the fish lice will die. And the main goal is to get all the big bulk of them off inside these with Melafix. Helps just speed the whole process up.
With the gourami, we don't see a ton of them on it, but it has, you know, all that like tissue loss.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's secondary infection going on there.
Yeah, almost like the lice started it, and then obviously the fish
now there's some
worse.
bacteria going on, and the Melafix is going to help with that. We'll also put some antibiotics in the food once they start eating again.
It's definitely a process, fellas, and this entire video is us going through that entire process from the very beginning of this horrible fish lice all the way to the very end when we kill them all. Is that a little aggressive? That was...
We're gonna kill them all.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. We'll stick to the ones like the gouramis, the Oscars, the largemouth bass, koi fish, stuff that is affected. Pacu, I don't think it has a single one on them.
Yeah, so we'll observe all the fish, and then, because the point of the dips is to give them relief. We just want to get as many off as we can so that medicine can take its toll.
Got it. And then once they're off, they're actually stuck in that cooler. They're not in the pond at all, which is another good thing.
And then you can do whatever you want with them, Paul.
I decided maybe we'll make like a 5-course meal. Everyone can come over and have nice fish lice for dinner.
Oh, I bet they'd be good in an omelet.
Yeah, like omelet or sushi. Kind of slip them in there, you know?
Sure.
Oh, that would be disgusting, bro. Gio, how much to eat a sushi roll of fish lice?
0.
Comment down below, how much money would it take? Every single bucket has an aerator in it. That way when these fish are in here for the 5 to 10 minutes that they will be, they have some oxygen going. Check it out. Got a whole like little science lab right here.
84 milliliters Melafix for 15 gallons of water.
Is it weird that I love the smell of Melafix?
We were just talking about that the other day. Yep.
Have you ever tasted
You like
I
it?
smell it from here. It smells so good.
I know, I don't know what it is.
tasted it?
You tasted it?
I haven't, no.
Give it a taste. No, I can't show that on YouTube, Tommy. Don't try this at home.
It smells kind of like fish.
Floral.
Floor, it just drops to the floor. You know when that bubbly surface starts coming up, you got Melafix in your tank. This is the worst one of all the fish is the gourami. See if the fish lice are being affected. What's going on?
They're jumping off like crazy.
Oh, they are jumping off like crazy. Look at them.
Now imagine the fish sitting there for 10 minutes. All the lice will fall off. You'll probably feel so much relief and release them back into the pond, where that pond is also fully dosed. This is the worst fish of all the fish. The other ones aren't even near the gourami. For some reason, this big gourami just got hit with a lot of them. Fingers crossed, hopefully this fish lives. This is my only concern fish living wise.
So I'm keeping an eye on his gills, his eye movement, how he's responding to the treatment. Like if he starts to look like he's really, really sleepy, he's not having a bad time, he's not responsive, that's when we got to take him out and get him back in the pond ASAP.
About 10 minutes, this gourami was... Look how many are in that net. Whole lot of fish lice in that net. So that's the first one. Now we're gonna try to get some others that we need to dose. Tom!
Oh, don't. Oh my.
Oh yeah. Might have to get in and start swimming. These guys are gonna be a pain in my butt.
Oh, we're in, huh?
We're in. Now, hopefully I don't get fish lice.
I'm not removing them,
Wait
bro.
a second. I don't have waders on. Tommy, is this contagious to humans?
There's only one way to find out, Paul.
Well, boys and girls, if you don't see me, I died from fish lice. What?
What's on your ankle?
Oh, Tommy. So we got the worst fish of them all done, the gourami. It looks awesome. Look at him, he's actually like chilling. He probably feels a lot more relief. I'm gonna get the baby gourami now. So his little brother or sister. I tell you what, this one's got a lot of energy.
Hey, this guy's not too bad.
No, I'm telling you, the only bad one was that big gourami. Everyone else kind of just like a little bit. And look how many came off.
Look at them swimming around. They like fly. Really cool. Look at this one swimming on top of the water.
Ah, I want to kill him so bad, dude.
These are gnarly.
Hate is a strong word. I hate these things. That's crazy, dude.
You caught one, Tommy?
I got one.
Want me to put a couple Oscars in there with him?
To put fish in those, yeah.
Let me get Oscars. There's tough. Look at this size.
Hey, good catch, dude.
Dude, that's a monster Oscar.
That was just big, that thing is.
You can see him on his skin though. See him?
Yeah.
See him all over there?
Come in.
We'll get him in there. Oop. There we go. Put a couple in there. And go get the other Oscars.
Well, that was easy.
Woo! Big old lemon. Oh yeah. Oh, hello, buddy. Hey. Look at this last Oscar, just so we can do the Oscars.
Oh, got you,
How
dude.
did he do that? They don't even look that bad.
So that's a lemon Oscar?
Yeah. Oh. The gourami, 4 Oscars. Yeah, that's it right now. Treating them up. All the Oscars are just getting medicated. Things are going pretty swell, Cuffaros. It's scoop, dip, treat, back in the pond. Simple as that. We got to do that for every single, well, not every single fish, but a lot of the fish. And then hopefully with this low amount of water, we'll keep it like this for about a week or 2, maybe even 3. Continue to dose with the other stuff and take this out. He's got a couple on him. He still does have a couple on him.
Just a couple of them.
He's a big one though.
Holy.
Fish is probably like 8 pounds.
Dude.
See a couple on his gill.
Yeah, just a few.
Probably let him back in, right?
Yeah.
So I just netted out the koi fish as well. Koi fish is inside there now. I do believe that the koi fish had a lot on his fins. It doesn't look like he has any now after the Melifix dip, but he had a lot on his fins.
He's looking pretty good. It's kind of hard to see with all the bubbles, but
Wow, dude.
they were.
These dang fish lice, man. Koi fish, butterfly koi fish is going back in. Thank you. A lot of the ones he has on him are really small. He got a lot of the main majority of them off.
I did notice when I was doing the dosage testing that the big ones reacted a lot quicker to
And the small ones.
the treatment. Yeah. The small ones would stay moving around a lot longer.
He has gotten so big. Holy shit.
Sucks you can like barely see it on camera. The way those things are just swimming off is crazy.
You can see them in the net. Look, that's all that came off.
Already. Just like that.
And there's more.
Yeah, we'll let him sit in there for a little bit. Figured anything with like irritated coloration on them has been, to us at least, doing this dip the most efficient.
Oh yeah, he's already fine. He looks much better.
Way better.
Way better.
Way better. Kind of want to get a red tail and just see if anything comes off.
Maybe the smaller one.
Because they're not showing it, but what if it's internal? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be grunting.
Okay, buddy.
Great thing about this net, it's rubber. Their fins don't get stuck. Otherwise, you could never ever net a red-tailed catfish with a cloth net. Their fins would be all wrapped up in it and you'd end up screwing your fish up. Always buy rubber nets. Look at him in the bucket. Red-tailed catfish are just so beautiful, dude. Any coming off? Yeah, a little bit.
Couple.
Yeah, there is a couple.
Not many though. The ones that are probably coming off are the ones that kind of are probably sitting on the gill. I don't think these fish lice like the texture of the red tail. It's that
like
rough
sandpaper.
texture. Yeah, like sandpaper.
It's like almost like a leather, like a rough leather.
Yeah. Again, the pond itself is dosed, so they're still getting cured in here. And the stuff in here actually kills them during molt. This is again just to get the mass amount off. So we're trying to get the stuff that's more.
How's the giraffe looking?
Let's see.
I love that giraffe nose.
So does he have kind of like a giraffe print?
Yeah.
Dude, that is sick.
Look closely.
Yeah, that's sick. I kind of saw a little bit of that.
See? Tommy said the red tail's ready to go back in. All good.
Now really quick, can I get a good look at it, Paul? You think you can hold it? The skin almost looks like exactly how
leather.
you described it.
Yeah.
So long, buddy.
All right, what are we getting next? Tommy, can I put that gar? We're like overwhelming Tommy. What's next? Next one's in.
So, the gar can go in here or what?
He can fit in there. Yeah.
Dude, you get him and I don't even see you catching them. You got him?
Quick with it.
Look at that little tooth.
I don't see a single one. I don't see a single one.
He's probably
Not one.
so cool.
They're indestructible, I swear to you. That thing will live through a nuclear.
Just to check him, right? Yeah. Hey.
In Pleco, man.
Oh!
To see how big these got, bro. Look how big that thing is.
Holy, look at the back on that thing.
He is gonna go wild.
Yeah, he is. Holy.
The top isn't too bad, but he's got a lot on the belly.
Oh my god, he ripped the net.
Can you lift him up and let me look at his belly through the net?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
The orange koi was all clear, good to go. Tommy, I think that's it, bro. We just got the giraffe in here, which we're trying to give him a little bit of time because he had some on his belly. But for the most part, the main dips are all dipped.
Dipper McDipperson.
Dipper McDipperson is dipping them in Dipperson. Dose, which we did. Water change, dose again. Water change, dose again a week after that. Weeks apart for like 3 to 4 weeks a month, and we should be good. All these fish lice should be gone, out the door. I'm scrubbing windows, I'm so mad.
I'm so happy I kept that recording, dude.
You really see that pattern here.
Oh wow.
Right? They're coming off now with
Might
the net.
be easier in the net.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look, I'm getting them off his fin.
Ugh, dude, that is so gross.
I'm getting all these things off of this guy.
You know what they say about teamwork, Paul?
Makes the dream work.
Makes the dream work.
Hey.
All right, fellas. That's a wrap. Thank you for your help. My hand is a little...
It's fun. We were all in the same.
My hand's a little soaked. That was a bad handshake. Oh, that was even worse. Let me show you guys what the heck is inside this bucket. Look at them. It is scary looking at that. That right there is what happens when you Melifix dip fish that are kind of literally infested with fish lice. And we did this within like a 5-day period of finding out that the fish had fish lice. If we would have waited longer, it would have got a lot worse. Now we're treating it, and that's how you get rid of it. I am now gonna pour 5 gallons of gasoline in here and light it on fire.
Yes!
It is the same night of the treatment, and all the fish are actually eating already. Ready? Boop. Oh, you stole it from Beast. It looks so good. Good night, fishes. For the next nearly 2 weeks, I kept my eye on all of these fish, just making sure I didn't see any signs of this getting worse. Unfortunately, we did lose the gourami, but otherwise, so far, so good. It looks like everything is improving more and more each day. Tommy also came by to do a test on our water. Both ammonia and nitrite came out perfect.
That's a big thumbs up. How you doing, Paul?
Pretty good. Got stuck. Oh, and we noticed, as we did a checkup on the fish from the fish lice, we noticed that the iridescents have like a chunk missing from each of their sides here. And oddly enough, the fiberglass company that made these ponds didn't silicone the sides of these windows. So it's from them swimming full speed in circles because they're crazy, the iridescent sharks, and hitting the windows at full speed. So all of these windows have already been siliconed, as you can see. So when their fish are swimming like this, they're just gonna rub against it now instead of smacking into literally that. And I don't have to do the top or the bottom because the fish aren't coming from down or up, if that makes sense, just from the sides. Oh yeah, we're eating. I got the fish, I think, for the first time. Let's do another handful. For the first time in, oh yeah. For the first time in weeks, the fish are starting to eat again. Great steps, moving forward. Everything looks amazing. Got the last water change going down, the very last one. Got a piece of sloppy. I want to see if the arowana is comfortable enough to eat. Oh yeah, not a problem. That just shows you how strong these arowanas are. Well, at least before they jump out of the tank. They are known for jumping. But this guy is an absolute hoss. All right, just dosed it with the last dose. Come on guys, they look so much better. Lowered the water about 50%, and now it's filling back up. The fish look so healthy, they're all active. And that brown isn't even stuff on the bottom, by the way. It is just a little bit of algae, that's about it. So this pond is gonna look so good filled up again. It's been a while. Look at how big the rib saw is getting. He's eating pellets off the bottom, look at that. Sucking them all up. And that right there is exactly why they get the rib saw name. You can see that saw right on the back. It is September 4th, over a month ago since we have dosed and dipped all of these fish. And guess what? I have news for you. We did a dang good job, let me tell you. Big shout out to Tommy, of course, for coming out and helping me out with the dip. But we literally didn't have a single problem after the gourami. Unfortunately, we lost that big gourami, and that was the only fish loss we had, which, to be honest, is a good thing. We could have lost almost every single thing in here if we didn't take action so fast. Let me give you guys an example. I'm gonna go net the baby gourami and give you a difference, what he looked like before and after. Not only that, the iridescents don't even have any redness on them. The bass looks amazing. Everything looks good.
And he's in there.
Been in here too many times, bro. Oh, it's slippery, oh! All right, here we go. Let me go net this gourami and show you.
Hey, that was easy.
He looks like $1 million. Look at that.
Oh, 100 times better, dude.
He doesn't have a single red mark on him anymore. He looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
all right, buddy.
When I was
I don't
here,
want to stress him out. Look at that. Taking off. I am gonna check the giraffe nose because he was the one that was kind of worse than the gourami.
that was
And if I can net him and see that there's no fish lice, then we're good.
But we did him at the end, right?
Yeah.
That day? Okay, I remember the giraffe nose then. Yeah, he was gnarly. Yo, this shot is so cool, Paul.
Look at this giraffe nose now. All of his fins are healed. As you can see, let's get a nice look at his belly and make sure there's no fish lice. That's incredible, dude.
Huh.
Not a single freaking one. And that thing was loaded.
We did it.
Holy shit, dude. What a long month.
Look at him, he's thanking you. Look at him.
You're welcome, buddy.
That's funny.
That was a long month. I'm happy we got it done and everything's good to go though. This is our very last water change, and then I'm gonna dose the pond for its full 5,000 gallons. It'll be good. And obviously we have the medicine now. It's really not that bad of a disease to get rid of. It was a pain in the, but like considering how easy it went by just following directions, I take that as a blessing from God. Thank you.
Yeah, let's do it. I feel like it was more gross than hard to deal with. You know
Literally,
what I mean?
bro.
Like those things were like climbing all over the fish. Ugh, it was disgusting.
Fresh water is going into the pond, as you can see. All of the fish are doing absolutely fantastic. The water can officially now fill up to the top again, and I can get my new filter that I want to set up. Instead of having it over there, I bought a better bin, and I'm gonna set it up over here. That way it doesn't look so raggedy. I mean, that looks good, but it doesn't look like the best it could look. So I'm gonna put another one right here and redo all the plumbing over here, so all the filtration is in this area. I have to also drain these filters out since they were sitting static for a while, and then plug all those back in. But most importantly, the fish are good, everything is good, no more fish lice, and we're filling back up to the very, very top. Last water change underway. Pharaohs, thank you so much for watching. This was over a month-long process, and we filmed it all in one video. So if you did enjoy the no part 2, no part 3 type stuff, smash the like button for me. And yeah, we got some crazy, crazy projects. I can't even turn you that way because the next video is, it's crazy. No, don't do it. See you in the next one. Peace. So I heard back in West Nam that fish lice house themselves in wood. That is totally false. But I'm gonna take this out.
They're kind of cute.